Continuing on. So the coke production we just made, it's doing stuff. It's not running at maximum efficiency. Because we are not putting it true enough over here. Because we're just eating too much of our own product. We have the typical coke problem. We're using too much of our own product. These are running non-stop, which is nice. These are... What are these? Honey? They're not having input issues, they are having output issues. Let me just check on these. Ah, we're over here. That's not good. Yeah, we need... Ow, that's a lot of coke. We need 1 coke per second, more or less. Pair one of these machines, and we have 10 of them, so we need 10 coke per second, and that pretty much eats the whole yellow belt. Also, don't we have a better titanium plant? We do have a better titanium plant, so we can pick you up. Free stuff. Free stuff is the best stuff. We should however fix you before we pick you up. Free jog washers, excellent. I should pick up everything over here. Now, I'm kind of thinking about the stuff that we want to do today, and I'm actually thinking about doing lead first today, because with lead we can also make silver, and with silver we can actually make a little bit of blue science. Not too much, but just the right amount so that we can get things going. Now, why do we want to make blue science? Well, I'm actually thinking about making personal roboports. So that we can aid our own construction, which would be super nice. We don't need a big roboport system out there, but a personal roboport, for example, would already help us tremendously by picking up all these things I'm currently deconstructing. Ooh, 3 furnaces. These are also all out of order. And they're not too many. Also, the fun thing about personal roboports is, you see how long it takes for me to pick up this building? A construction bot would just pick it up in like an instant. It seems I also ram you in the ground a couple times. Inventory full. Here you have these. Full again. Here you have these. So what would it take to make a personal roboport? Roboport. The personal kind. Not the Mark II, the Mark I. There. Quite a bit of blue science, but not too much. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 blue sciences, so we would need 50, 200, 400, 500 blue science. That's something that we can make out of blue and green science. It would cost us... Wait, it would cost 5,000, 50,000 red science. Ouch. No, actually no, 5,000 red science and 5,000 green science. We're not going to go with the full setup. And then we can make a few personal robot ports, which would allow us to have a easier time constructing, which is probably something that's worth quite a bit. Then, over here. Yeah, they are having output issues, that's the thing. There we go, and then we have the overall problem over here that the belt is full. Which is something we can fix. Oh yeah, I see it. You over there, you over there. Yeah, have this go. Nope. I don't want to put a lamp on the line. There we go. That should be better. So the last two put it out on their own belt. And then let's just hope that it gets merged in. Could be a bit better, but that's the best that we're going to get. And this is why I always cheat and install nanobots. Yeah, nanobots are also a bit annoying because you always have to replenish your nanobots stash. And I'm not in the mood to replenish stuff, to be perfectly honest. But it seems that the steam plant over here is going tremendously good. All the steam is going up. And these only produce steam sometimes. Yeah, most of them are not even going. You're going. You're not going. You're not going. You're not going. Only two of them. And always, even though these two are only going sometimes. And why are you yellow? Is it really because of the amount of items we're putting out? We're putting out 6 items, 3 items per second. And then a little bit on the top. But crafting speed 0.5, so 4.5 items per second times 2, that's 9 items per second. That's way over yellow belt. So yes, this is all red belt. And for red belt, we require stainless steel and advanced small parts, which is still a thing of futures past. Also, what can we do with coal dust? No, it's part of... Ooh, this is maybe a good thing. We should transfer all our coal dust into activated carbon, because we do need it for quite a few recipes. Oh, there's an in-between rubber recipe. I didn't see this one. 4 rubber out of 1 latex, organic solvent, and polybutadiene. That's good. And this is also an interesting recipe. We can make also sodium hydroxide out of salt, slaked lime, and we get sodium hydroxide and some limestone back. Ah. And for this we only need the zinc chloride, and the zinc chloride was something... We did it over here at some point. Ah, it's in the dark. It's not really in the dark. Yeah, zinc chloride is only zinc plate and hydrogen chloride, put it together. And then you make the stuff. And you are currently not running. because we are... Wow, we're out. You're shitting me. This thing used to be full. This thing is almost full, and we should make it before we get into a complete coke slag out, or a dust out in this case. Same with this thing. Well, this is easy to handle. We can fix you by just placing another warehouse, say over here. Fits like a charm. However, I want to turn all of your contents into some activated carbon, which we then can probably use over here for the power plant. Yes! Church! Hey, my friends, how are you doing? Are you also enjoying your pie mods today? I see. Let's give Church a big shout out. I don't think Doom is in the chat, so I have to do it myself. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your Discord told me that you are playing some Pyanodons today. Pyanodons, yeah. And we are currently, well, we are always fixing stuff currently. I just realized today how much coke these require actually, and we're not bringing enough coke in for all of these to work. And now that I think about it, if we really wanted to make more steel, then the output into the power plants should be after. Yeah, let's fix that real quick. I'm halfway to producing rubber. I did just find... is it still in here? I did just find another rubber recipe which I wasn't aware of that it existed, which is this one over here. The 4 times rubber bar out of latex, carbon black, polybutadiene, and organic solvent. And organic solvent isn't actually too hard to make. Well, except this one, this requires another organic solvent. Activated carbon. And for a ×4 production, it's actually pretty good. And I've just run an even longer belt than I did for the glass to bring stone and coal to the north of the base. Isn't that green science though? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm completely so far into green science that I do not notice that anymore. Also, we are going to split you off somewhere else. Well, first of all, we are just going to disconnect you. There, now this will back up and more will be going up into here. And then, oh, new places here. What are you even connecting? Nothing. Perfect. I knew it. Once you're in the deep end of the science, let's see. You really stop noticing which requires what anymore. So do it like this. Do it like this. So now we should be making more steel. And yeah. So we should be making enough coke for the steelworks to work, and then only then we are going to split it off into the power plant. That should be way better. Yeah, now we're making steel. Look at that. There we go. My trouble is I get the production chain going and then can't remember why I needed it. I can fully understand that. I was quite some time I was sitting there. Okay, why was I building this? Oh yeah, for this. And then, oh. I think we have to do some fighter combat soon again. But yeah, with this now backing up and now only a little bit of the coke going up for the power, this is going way better. Now these are running non-stop. And we get more steel down the belt. And then we only have the problem of circuits, which is also going to be a problem for now, and aluminum. Speaking of aluminum, how did this turn out over here? Is this going a little bit better? It's only going a little bit better. Yeah, we have way too many coke consumers over here. But then again, it seems we do need coke for pretty much everything. Asses with borax. Helmut or to-do list? Yeah, to-do list is super. Ooh, there's a train going. Also, what is this? Alerts. Not enough logistic robots available? Wait, what? What are these trying to do? Oh. Yeah, because these are active providers. They try to fill this thing up. That was maybe a stupid idea of me of putting the logistic chest over there. That's probably also the reason why this whole system blacked out. Ah, we have to go over there. It's actually not too far. We can actually even take the train over there. Map, map. There we go. So, first of all, you are going to be a passive provider. Perfect. Second of all, how do we do this? Yeah, these 500. Put them in there. And in there. Chromium, niobium, coke. Can I get rid of some of this stuff? I do have some dump-worthy stuff in my inventory. How many of these are out there? There we go. Get working, you filthy hot dogs. That's probably also the reason why this has never been built. But Helmut is a bit of a godsend, particularly since I found out you can pipette machines direct from its production tab. And they obviously need more mustard. Yes, they do. Great things about the hot dog. They have 3 capacity. That's also something I just noticed. That they have 3 capacity is absolutely insane. But now the hot dogs are flying again and they are even producing again. But still, this whole thing, this requires so many materials. This thing will be non-stop hungry. And did you actually come here by yourself? We actually fill up the copper train for once. That's a first. But yeah, things are going over here. Now then, whoop. That's not the sound I want to hear. That's the sound I want to hear. There are another 28 logistic robots over here, so logistic robots are being made again. Everything is backing up again. The only thing that we are having trouble with is circuits and aluminum. Now, I do want to do the better aluminum recipe. But for that, we need to make some phosphoric acid. You can already hear my motivation in there, can't you? Mixers and agiators. We do have mixers and agiators in here somewhere. They are up there, but they haven't been built yet. Main reason, they are still missing stuff that we are making around here. What is the mixer missing? Probably circuits. No? Titanium. You're missing titanium. And you're probably also missing titanium. No, you're missing... Oh, melamine. I completely forgot about you, Mr. Melamine. Is there maybe already a better melamine recipe? There will be one out of casein and cyanidic acid, but melamine... the only way to make melamine... Where is it? Where is it? It's a chunky bar. Where's my chunky bar? Plastic. Plastic. Wait. Uh-huh. It should be in green circuit technology. Hey Sintert, how are you doing? Am I missing something here? Wasn't there like the simple circuit board recipe out there somewhere? Or is this a thing that we can always do? And this was always a recipe. Could be that it's always a recipe. Yeah, probably because it's part of base circuits. Base circuits is also something that you can make in basic Factorio right from the start. So, but making melamine in big batches is actually not that much of a problem. The only thing we actually need to make that need to handle is the handling of cyanic acid and ammonia. And cyanic acid, well, we're not going to make it out of toluenes. That's insane. Urea. Shit. We're back here again. Urea. Wastewater, blood, and poop. Are there better blood recipes in the slaughterhouse? There are better blood recipes in the slaughterhouse. You can either take one caged dog and murder him into 100 blood, which is probably better than the full render. How long would this take? A full log takes 15 seconds to make 100 blood. And a caged dog with the good recipe. Okay. That's actually doable. But then we would still only be making at best. Blood. We're not going to have 15 of these. Maybe going to have, like... Are you going to do 24 hours straight? Yes, we're going to do 24 hours straight. And joint effort, more or less. I mean, there are always options for streamers to take part in charities out there. And I just was looking for a charity I deemed... What's the correct term here? Not worthy. Worthy is maybe not the correct term, but which I could identify myself is probably the good idea behind it. Because even though every charity, or most charities out there do try to do a good thing, some of those charities, I just find them a bit weird, to be perfectly honest. I mean, you can always say, oh, we're doing this for the children, and then I always go like, yeah, where is the Lonely Bastard charity, please? I want a Lonely Bastard charity. So I have chosen Direct Relief because they are pretty much neutral and everything. And they just try to do better with everything. And so Direct Relief will be my charity of choice, which I will be supporting on the coming Friday. There's so many charities, but you have to guard your own time a bit as well. Yep, absolutely. So, nevertheless, blood, urea, blood. If we want it, I have completely learned, there we go, mislearned how to write. We could make 1 urea per second in an atomizer. Hey, I think it's great, happy gaming, oh. I will not be gaming. You will be taking part. You can't escape me. I will be online 24 hours. And I'm not quite sure what we will be playing. We will not be playing Factorio for 24 hours straight. If I would be doing that, my brain would probably explode, then implode, and then explode again. So we're not going to do that. But there will be a Factorio part. There will be a RimWorld part. There will be horror games. There will be... Deep Rock Galactic, maybe even with some of the viewers. We will have to see. So there will be lots and lots of stuff to do. So, but what we want to do is we want to make 10 blood per second so that we can make 1 urea per second. And with 1 urea per second, you require... I have to write this down. These recipes are way out there. Sadly, that is not 24 hours Factorio. Yeah, sorry. You have to switch it up. If you do the same thing over and over again in a 24-hour period, you will turn batshit crazy. And if we have learned something, turning batshit crazy is what caused Corona. And my block is full. Oh, there's an empty page. We will use you. Good. Let's take a look at the melamine recipe. So, 1 melamine recipe requires 1 melamine. Requires 2. Funny too much, XD. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Your number is 196. Only 4 more to go for the big 200. And you realize Direct Relief isn't supporting anything in Europe? That's probably true. But Direct Relief, Church, I'm pretty sure that you, I know about that, that's true. But the problem is, I have not much experience with any of these charities. And if you have a better option, I'm always glad to take another option in. But making heads and tails out of these charities, that's just such a lot of work. And I didn't want to postpone the 24-hour stream all the time. Can almost do a pie speed run up to green sides. But churches, you have a better suggestion, please do give one. I'm open for every kind of information. But as far as I've read, the Direct Relief COVID charity is also part of Europe. But, yeah, it's charity. It's fun. It has to be fun. That's it. Nevertheless, we need 2 cyanic and 2 ammonia per second. Oh wait, this makes 20 melamine. This has always made 20 melamine. Wait a minute. Did I maybe completely grossly miscalculate? Ah, shit! Well, this happened. Could you maybe drive me over here? That's what you get about talking too much stuff about stuff. What happened? Did they get the tar overflow? So that's 2 melamine per second. Which we then need for this. Oh, but these also need 20 melamine, so I didn't miscalculate. Good. And funny too much, XD. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for that follow.